aí, D23! Hey, Barry! Welcome to Brazil!
Thank you. Oi, Brazil! Mufasa is this perfect character. He's a great king. And for 25, 30 years, people have lived with this idea of him as being born into royalty, being born special, being born in the palace. I'm from a place that in the US you would call the favela of America. And I've always identified with characters who come from a place like that, but can still reach greatness. And so I felt like myself in this story of Mufasa that we're telling, they kind of like, they were aligned.
Great.
I love Disney fans, and I also love the passion of Brazilian Disney fans.
Então agora, é uma honra, uma alegria e emoção para mim apresentar nosso próximo convidado especial que já está aqui atrás. Ele supervisiona toda a produção de filmes no estúdio. Por favor, senhoras e senhores, deem as boas-vindas ao vice-presidente executivo de produção da Pixar, Jonas Rivera!
Barulho, Brasil!
Jonas!
Não, Jonas!
Hello, my friends in Brazil! E te amo, Brazil! It is so great to be here. If you loved Inside Out 2, as much as I do, as much as we all do at Pixar, we've got some great news for you. Our emotions will be in the air for a while with a Disney Plus show inspired by the world of Inside Out called Dream Productions. It takes place between Inside Out 1 and Inside Out 2. We're calling it an in-betweequel. Haha, funny. Coming in the spring of 2025 is a show called Win or Lose. This is our first original series. We haven't been able to say that since we made the first Toy Story. This is an all-original first thing. This is Elio. It's a really special movie that I think speaks to everyone on a universal level. Elio is one of the sweetest, funniest, heartfelt movies we've done. I hope you all see it. We are so proud of it. There's another brand new original film. Hoppers comes to theater spring of 2026. We're very excited for this next chapter. Woody, Buzz, Jesse, the entire gang are all returning for Toy Story 5. With Toy Story 5, that job gets exponentially harder, arguably impossible, when our toy crew goes head-to-head with what kids are obsessed today, electronics. Incredibles 3. Everybody's back in an all-new adventure. I want to say thank you again to all of you for going to the movies, for going to the theaters, and making Inside Out 2 the #1 film in Brazil.
Oi, galera! How is everybody doing today? Amazing! I'm so ready to revisit this crazy animal world in Zootopia 2. All of your favorite characters will be back. We will also be meeting members of the animal kingdom that we have never seen before. Oh my God. Sorry, I gotta say, Brazil is the best crowd in the world. Thank you guys so much, you're amazing.
First of all, a round of applause for Jared Bush. Annie Gabriel!
There was a lot of fun. I mean, just him doing his first big fight sequence, and then the corner doing push-ups and stretching and getting ready. Then he puts on the suit and he's like, because the suits are so constricting.
Yeah.
You know, you can fight and do all this crazy stuff. Then you put the suits on and you just call your stuntman in because there's nothing you can do.
It's tough picking one just because every single day he holds court. And so whenever there's we're moving from one scene to another, he just does he practices a 5-minute bit or a 10-minute bit, and you see it develop over time. But recently we had 2 different crews that he got to try it on, and I'm like, I've heard this routine before. Where have I heard it? And then I got to see a bunch of new people listen to it for the first time, and they're rolling, dying, laughing. So that's one of them.
I genuinely think the friendship has been one of the most rewarding things, you know. Without, you know, I don't want to embarrass Vincent so much, but like it's been such an honor for someone of my generation to learn so much from an actor of Vincent's caliber, and to, you know, to be a partner of his in this journey that we've been on is just like a real, you know, highlight of my whole career.
And he keeps the bar up there for me too. Like I know that going into every scene, I have to be as good as Charlie.
It's very nice. So that's obviously a highlight. I'm still pinching myself that we're still playing these characters, we're still making this show, and you know, long may it last, long may it continue.
Yeah, bringing together all these characters that have different moral compasses, how does that feel? It's exciting because I think it lends itself to an unpredictability in the film. I think a lot of you know, superhero movies, you can kind of depend on the superhero to do the right thing when they show up in a situation. And I think with these guys, one of the fun things about them is you never know what they're going to do. I mean, they could just pull out a gun and shoot someone, and you know, they're very unexpected. Yes, very unexpected, very unpredictable, and that's what I like most about this. Is you'll never know what to expect in any given scene with these guys.
When I was in film school, there's an author named Machado de Assis, who had a book called, I think in Portuguese it's The Alienista, but in English we called it The Psychiatrist. I was reading his short stories when I was in film school, and I found the way that he created images was very moving. I was trying to go from being a writer to being a filmmaker. And around that same time I met Fernando Moraes, who directed City of God, or Cidade de Deus, is that how you say it? I met him at this festival, the Telluride Film Festival, and he was very kind to me about filmmaking and about the work he did with Katia Lund on that film. So I think between Machado de Assis and Fernando, when I was becoming a filmmaker, those were the things in Brazilian culture that were really important to me.
Oi, galera, Brazil! What can Brazilians relate to in Moana 2? First and foremost, it is the beauty of nature. Moana is constantly surrounded, just like we are here in Brazil. The music in Moana 2 is incredible. There's dancing, and you hear from a lot of different characters. What Emily and Abigail have pulled off in Moana 2 is staggering. It's some of the most beautiful music I've ever heard. It's incredibly fun. Maui's new song is a showstopper. I think they're gonna love it. Brazilians are the most passionate fans in the world. It's like it's the best thing to come to Brazil to celebrate this with everybody. I would like to be in Brazil all the time. How do I get inspiration for my work? From everywhere. As a writer first for me, it's meeting people, it's talking to people, it's thinking about what types of stories not only are important to me, but important to my friends, my family, and to the world. And so usually I start with something I just deeply care about.
We never imagined it. We worked on Toy Story, and all we hoped was that there'd be enough for another film. And then we worked on the next film, and then slowly but surely as it built up into what it is today, it almost feels like a dream. I mean, you know, it's coming to places like this, like D23 are coming around the world. When you see, you know, people dressed in the costumes and families that have grown up with it, no, we never thought of that. And now that that has happened, it just feels, like I said, like a dream. And we're very proud of it.
Josh D'Amato! Oh my God, it's a big energy.
I love them. I love them.
Welcome to São Paulo, Josh.
Really cool.
I was the kid that grew up going to Walt Disney World, so I have so many memories.
D23, thank you so much for being fans. Have a great rest of the show. Take care, everyone.
Oi, Brazil!
Faz barulho, Brasil!
So the one that for me kind of caught my eye was this guy.
Fork, vocês entenderam?
Again, Carter, that scene.
D23!
Hello!
Olha, vai ser muito bom o nosso momento aqui juntos.
Vamos receber B2! Seja muito bem-vindo!
You know, these films celebrate nature, celebrate the people of nature, and you have some of the most incredible natural beauty in Brazil.
Thank you. Oi, Brazil! Oi, Brazil! Oh, wow.
The new suit is very cool. Yeah, sadly, there's no fighting in this new season. Yeah, so it's all gone. It's just a courtroom drama the whole time.
Untrue. Not true.
David Harbour.
Oi, Brazil! Wow. You've been telling me come to Brazil, and I've never had a chance to come. And I said, I have to come to Brazil with the Thunderbolts!
Captain America, Brave New World. This is a grounded, action-driven political thriller coming in February. It's our next movie out. Anthony Mackie and the new Falcon, Danny Ramirez.
Que show de Xuxa é esse?
I've been to Brazil a bunch, you know. I love Brazil. Shout out to Bahia, Florianopolis, Rio, you know me. São Paulo, that's my place.
Oh no, this is my first time in Brazil. It took me long enough. But I want to move here, honestly. I don't think I'm ever going to go back.
Boa.